You already know what you need to do. The list exists, whether you admit it or not. It's running through your mind right now. You know that if you executed those actions consistently, without hesitation, without excuses, your life would look completely different within 6 months. Stronger body, more money, more respect, more peace. You know this because you've known it for a long time. Before we go any further, subscribe. This channel is not here to entertain you or comfort you. It exists to train your mind and sharpen your discipline. If you want control over your actions instead of being controlled by impulse, you need to be here. And yet, despite knowing exactly what to do, you don't do it. You lie there staring at the ceiling. You scroll. You negotiate with yourself. You promise you'll start in 5 minutes. 5 minutes becomes an hour. An hour becomes another wasted day. And then the weight arrives, the quiet pressure in your chest that tells you you are wasting your potential. You assume this means you are lazy. You assume you lack discipline. That assumption is wrong. You are not lazy. You are biologically trapped. Your brain was never designed for greatness. It was designed for survival. Survival prioritizes comfort, efficiency, and minimal effort. Your own mind is sedating you with cheap dopamine to keep you safe, soft, and stationary. Most people live as servants to a 3-pound organ that hasn't meaningfully evolved in thousands of years. Your brain is not your ally. It is a survival machine. Its primary directive is energy conservation. To your primitive mind, hard work looks like danger. Discomfort looks like waste. Effort looks like an unnecessary risk. That is why resistance appears the moment you attempt something meaningful. Writing, training, building, focusing. Your brain responds with friction, stress, and excuses. This is not weakness. This is biology. And that is why trying harder almost never works. You are fighting millions of years of evolution with willpower, and willpower always loses. The modern world has learned how to exploit this perfectly. Everything around you is engineered to remove friction. Food is instant. Entertainment never ends. Validation is one tap away. You are drowning in dopamine you did not earn. Your nervous system has been trained to expect reward without effort. So when effort appears, your brain panics. It reaches for distraction. It reaches for comfort. This is the default state of the modern human, sedated, distracted, consuming life instead of creating it. But there is a flaw in the system, a backdoor, not motivation, not discipline. Rewiring. Neuroscience calls it neuroplasticity. In practice, it is psychological reprogramming. The override method is not about fighting resistance. It is about reversing the signal, teaching your brain that effort means safety and comfort means danger. Because comfort is danger. Comfort is slow decay. If you are watching this, you already feel it, that itch, that restlessness, that quiet fear of dying average. So let's flip the switch. You cannot crave hard things if you are full of cheap pleasure. Imagine someone who eats cake all day. Offer him an apple and he'll reject it. It's not sweet enough. It's too hard to chew. Your brain is that person. The internet is the cake. Before the override works, you must reset your baseline. That means boredom. Boredom is not a defect. It is a biological signal. For most of human history, boredom drove action. Today, boredom lasts seconds before you numb it. Every time you do that, you weaken your ambition. Cut the cheap dopamine, not temporarily, but structurally. no constant music, no videos while eating, no scrolling before sleep. Sit with silence. Your brain will panic. Good. When stimulation is scarce, effort becomes attractive. High performers are not more disciplined than you. They simply removed the alternatives. When there is no cake, the apple tastes incredible. Now understand procrastination. It is not laziness. It is negotiation. A thought appears. I should work out. Immediately, another voice responds. Later, tomorrow, you're tired. That gap between thought and action is where potential dies. Eliminate the gap. The rule is simple. The moment a necessary action enters your mind, you have 3 seconds to move, not think, not plan. Move. If you wait longer, fear activates and negotiation begins. But if you move immediately, you ambush your own brain. You do not wait to feel ready. You never will. Amateurs wait for motivation. Professionals move first. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Every time you override hesitation, you rewire authority. The thinking brain strengthens, the fear center weakens. At first, your brain will protest. Ignore it. Move. This is how self-trust is built. Confidence is not thinking highly of yourself. It is knowing you do what you say you will do. Pain is not a stop signal. It is feedback. The average person feels stress and assumes something is wrong. The disciplined person recognizes stress as evidence of growth. Resistance is the rep. If it were easy, it would not change you. Lean into friction. That discomfort is the gate. It filters out the masses. Difficulty is what gives achievement its value. Habits matter, but identity matters more. You will never act consistently if you see yourself as lazy. Identity always wins. Replace it. You're not trying. You're executing. You do not ask what you feel like doing. You do what is required. Like a soldier, like an operator, the commander plans, the soldier obeys. No debate. This removes emotion from action. Decisions are already made. You simply execute. Use structure. Same environment, same signals, same tools. Condition your brain. When the uniform is on, you work. The animal mind needs rules. Be the master. Scrolling dopamine is hollow. Completion dopamine is deep. Learn to crave the after, the calm after effort, the pride after execution. That feeling is competence, and competence is addictive. Repeat the loop. Trigger. Override. Action. Completion. Over time, discomfort becomes familiar. Comfort becomes suspicious. People will call you obsessed. They won't understand. Because there is no joy in wasted potential, only numbness. This matters because harmlessness is not virtue. A man without control is not good, he is weak. Strength under discipline is virtue. If you cannot control your attention, your appetite, or your actions, you are owned. The goal is sovereignty. There is a war inside you, lower self versus higher self. Every hard choice feeds one and starves the other. Over time, authority shifts. 5 years from now, there is a version of you waiting, calm, capable, respected. That person exists on the other side of execution. Stop negotiating. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. You now have the code. But knowledge is not power. Execution is. This video is ending, and your brain will try to pull you back into consumption. Do not let it. When this screen goes dark, choose one hard thing you've been avoiding and attack it now. If this resonated, subscribe. This channel is for builders, not spectators. What I share publicly is only the surface. The deeper work is reserved for those willing to go further. Most won't, and that's exactly why it works.